she sees herself in him, because he's not there for the money. He's not greedy. He's there for a bigger cause.
The Fast and Furious franchise began and has kept going because everyone can relate to having a vehicle. Everyone can relate to wanting to press the gas on that vehicle and take that vehicle as far as they possibly could.
In this particular one, we're having more types of cars than we've had in any of the other ones before, and we've really embraced muscle cars, tuner cars, exotics. We have all kinds of vehicles.
At the beginning of this film, one of the first cars you see is the Buick GNX, which Vin Diesel drives. Two of them were equipped with a reverse body on the chassis for driving high speed in reverse.
As a film viewer, I hadn't really seen too many 80s cars being brought back, so that choice for the GNX, it was spectacular. When I came into this franchise, you find out very quickly what's important to the fans, you know, and one of the things that always comes up is Dom's Charger. So to be able to bring it back, it has a lot of significance.
You bring that back because not only is it just an awesome looking car, there's something more to it. You know, it tells a story. It represents the soul of Dom. It's actually his father's car, the car that killed his dad and almost killed him in the first movie.
Getting back to that Charger was very fun. It was like an old friend. It was like an old cast member that I had worked with a long time ago.
Your boy Toretto's Red Chevelle been spotted in his old neighborhood. Gonna bring his ass in.
Not in your car, you're not. Remember in Fast and Furious 1, for those of you that stayed through the credits, you see Vin Diesel driving this car down the Baja Peninsula. This is a 454, 4-speed, 1970 SS, pretty much just your classic muscle car. He starts off with a very original, clean, factory-appearing 70 Chevelle, and basically he disguises the car by primering the vehicle and basically transforms it into a race car.
Dom is definitely the muscle guy, and the hardcore fans, they know exactly what car Dom left the first film with, so it was exciting to bring that car back.
Let me tell you something, man. Muscle beats import every time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the first one I drive is a Nissan Skyline R34 and RB26 twin turbo, 2.6 liter. So a little bit of a nail biter. It was fun.
The classic Skyline. There's a lot of respect, a lot of love in the import scene, and that's what we wanted for Brian.
And then I'm driving the new Subaru WRX STI, which is Subaru's latest and greatest.
We kind of based it off the Subaru World Rally car. We wanted the car to look as aggressive as possible, as cool as possible.
It's the best STI yet. Got to do some pretty cool moves like Scandinavian swing, which is where you set the car on a drift one side to set up the next turn so the car does one of these. I'm just hoping they're gonna give me one.
Torino is another great car. We really felt like as soon as you saw it, you got a sense of what Dom has to go against. And we needed a car that was gonna be able to stand up against Dom's car.
When they told me I was gonna be driving a 72 Gran Torino GT, I was like, all right, this is something that you haven't seen in any other Fast and Furious movie.
The world is just fascinated with fast cars, and car culture just lives on. I think it transcends beyond generations.
I think there's been an interesting relationship between the Fast and the Furious and the car culture, and they have relied on each other and they have taken from each other in a cool way.
The car culture really did exist in the underground and was brought to the public through this franchise.
We try and incorporate a lot of real cars, real kids, and just like we audition actors for the movies, we audition cars for the movie.
People drove in from all over the place just to showcase their car.
This is one of my favorite movies, so hopefully they chose my car.
There's nothing stock on this truck whatsoever.
They put thousands and thousands of dollars into their car.
Kind of designed the car so it's like a flying bandana down the street with the Paisley print.
A true car lover will tell you that a car is an extension of their character.
I kind of don't like to be like everybody else. I'm different.
If I'm describing who I am, it's a muscle car.
It's more of a lifestyle and a hobby.
The lifestyle that goes with it with the movies.
We have these great cars and we're balancing them with, you know, sexy, beautiful girls in not much clothes.
Of course, I did a lot of research, and that is part of this tuner car scene.
We always try and do a couple big street party scenes in these movies so we can have great music, we can have great looking girls.
I just ran the camera and the girls just kind of naturally fill the frame, so, you know, it made my job easier.
The bar has to be raised time and time again, and there's a great exciting sequence right off the get-go, the land train heist.
Gas is a huge commodity. So Dom and Letty rob a land train being several semis connected filled with gas.
Let's make some money!
Dom and Letty, as they drive up on the GNX, Letty gets on the hood, she jumps on the tanker.